Hey friends, let me know when you're hopping on. If you are new to my channel, I am Christy with Christy's Crafty Cottage. I'm so glad to have you here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that button, that bell. I thought I was on Facebook for a second there. We already got 4 people. Yay! Hi Bethlyn. Hi Crafty Pete. I love when she does this. Woo! Well, I'll have to keep doing it then. Add a new link. Yeah. Let me not mess it up this time. I'll try not to screw it up. Hi, Lori. Yay. So glad you guys are here. So welcome. I totally was running late. You know, story of my life. What can I say? I can't even make excuses. That's just me. We were out. We went to the mall. And I had the bright idea that I was really, really just in the mood for some Korean corn dogs. So they were delicious, just saying. And then we went to Walmart because we were just about to come home. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot hot glue. So we were like, phew, turned it around like super quick. And then we get there and then I get caught up in the Easter aisle and the clearance and, you know, fabric and all. But I made it. I made it in time. Well, I mean, I could have rushed, but then I was like, I don't know. I was trying to enjoy Sarah on. So hopefully you guys had a great day. Start your life. I thought I did start it. It says life. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Bethlyn. I know I just only got 1 pack because it's like almost $7 for it. And for this bag right here from Walmart, I get this one. And I like getting Surebonder as well. But I usually get that like online. And I'm going to order from Amazon. I totally forgot before. So, hi, Jacqueline. Yay, you took a nap. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so what I'm going to work on is something that I started yesterday. So I'm going to show you guys. This is for the CCC events. Spring. Hi, Karen. Hi, Brenda. Oh, thank you guys for being here. Start your live before he has to chat. Can start chatting. Oh, gotcha. Aw, that was sweet of her to do that for a nap. Aw, I love that. This, I used some rice paper from Redesign, which is so gorgeous. I love this paper. And then I kept out the paint. That way you guys can see. This one is Waverly Super Premium Semi-Gloss Plum. So that's a really pretty one. Very shiny, that's for sure. And what I'm going to do for the rest of it is I'm going to do Mackenzie Childs for the rest of this gazebo. And then I'm going to put some florals in there, but it would be really cute for, to put like lights or like, one of those fake like flicker candles and stuff like that. So, hi, Karen. I missed you, Karen. Where have you been? I was going to message you, girl. Buffalo check, chicken, while I watch you guys. I love it. Love it. Well, I'm so glad you got to join us and watch the event. It's always a lot of fun. So I'm going to get started by doing some checks real quick. And sometimes I freehand it. Sometimes depending on the size of my checks and the surface, like you can use a ruler. And this one is clear. So it was really awesome. And this is a half of an inch wide. So if I like something small like this, I would want to use a small one like that. And I would put it down here. And I'm going to mark. So I start in the middle. So I'm going to start in the middle of the door. I know some of you guys can't see too well. So I start in the middle of the door. At this point, I wish it was a little bit shorter, but that's okay. Why am I looking in there for my pencil when it's up here? I use my Harry Potter pencil. It's my special one. All right, and then I'm going to mark on either side of this ruler. Okay, either side. So I'm going to put my ruler down over here and mark either side. And then I'm going to scoot my ruler over and put it line it up to that line that I just did. I just did that line there, and I'm going to go ahead and put another one there. And I'm going to do the other side the same way. and come right there. And now I'm going to have to put it underneath. That's the tricky part with this roof. So I'm going to go right at the same line in the middle, put a line, and do the other side the same. All right, so I got that. And then I'm going to just continue on each side. Hi, Jan. Hey, sweet friend. Then I'm going to continue. If this was just a little shorter, I'm going to continue down. Now, what I would like to do, of course. Okay, good. I'm still able to do it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, and then that's the perfect width. That works out great. So all I have to do is one line extra over there. And oh, might be a little wonky line. Just a little. Okay, perfect. So now that I got all my lines going vertically, like that. Now I'm not going to do this whole thing because that'll take me forever. Where am I at here? I'm used to being backwards. Yeah, I'm going to save you guys that misery, but I do want to at least get some of it done. So then I'm going to start in the middle again. And let's just say the middle is where these cross, like pretty much where these are. I'm going to consider that the middle and start there. And I'm putting my ruler just right in the middle, which is the perfect width. This is the same width as that window little ledge thingy, which is pretty awesome. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing over here, 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 and here. And then I'm just going to move my ruler up. And who knows, maybe I won't do Mackenzie Childs inspired on the whole entire thing. Maybe I'll just do it on, you know, every other section or something, or just on a certain part of the window. I have no clue. I have no clue. All I know is that it's going to take me a minute. So I'm trying to think of a way to kind of, you know, make it shorter. So I could have always used a Mackenzie Childs napkin, but I really didn't want to do black. What I actually decided to do was my favorite pink. I'm sure you guys can guess what it is. If you watched my YouTube video the other day, you probably would know what my favorite pink is. All right, I'm going to hold this there. And yes, I'm just going to continue on along. I haven't done Mackenzie Childs inspired in a little bit, so I was kind of wanting my fix for that. Okay, and then right there is the last little spot all the way across. So it's a little teeny spot down there, and then it would be up here, but I just am having a hard time even getting this up here. So I guess what I could do is just make one. Seems good. All right. And there we have it. We have all of them the same size. Nifty, right? And then, hi, Julie. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Michelle. Usually am, but this afternoon I decided to nap so that I could stay. Aww. That is awesome. Oh, Julie, thank you so much for the payment for your auction item. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. I love when it's so easy like that. People just know, they know my PayPal already. They just put it in there. I mean, that's just makes my life so easy. T Rose, yep. It is. Hi, Liz. We're washing clothes. Awesome. I'm washing clothes right now, too. I am going to use some vintage tea rose. So I'm going to do, I have the white on there already. And then I'm going to do vintage tea rose for my checks because I'm going to bring out that pink in there. So I'm going to add that. And I'm going to use, get my Zen brush. I'm going to get, now these checks are small, so I have to use a small brush. And then before I start doing my checks, I always like to mark everything, like where my darker color is going to be. So let me get a couple of brushes out that I like using. Sometimes I switch them up a little bit. This one looks nice. Looks like I haven't even used that one. Okay. Here we go. All right, so I got some small ones. I'll see pretty much, you know, what size I'm gonna need for this. But I got some different Zen brushes from Amazon, so you can always check out my link and see all the stuff. I was on there actually earlier because I was adding some more things that I thought I had added when I bought them, and I was mistaken. So I did go on there and do all that, and then I got caught up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I'm ordering stuff again. Oh, I need to mark my things. Okay, so I'm going to start. I mean, you could just start wherever when you're doing this, but I'll start right here, and then I'm just going to go every other is where my little dots are going to be. It's going to be real fun getting up there in that one. All right, and then you're just going to skip them, going up and down, up there. All right, this is what I have so far. And sometimes I even with doing this, I mess up. Like I'll go to paint it and I'm like, wait a minute, how did I skip that? Like what? It happens. Hi, Sandro. Hi there. And so let me see. Connie's here too. And Liz, Julie, Jacqueline, Marilyn. Yay. I'm so glad to see you guys. All right. So, oh, let me put it closer. Okay. So right there is, hopefully I did it good because I don't know how I managed to skip spots. I really don't understand it, but it happens. Okay. So now here I'm going to go down. I'm just going across and then right there. And then right here, I have to finish over this way. So my line's right there. And then I'm going to go here, here, and it's perfect. Perfect amount. I don't have to do any erasing or fixing or anything like that. So it worked out fantastic. Okay, so now I can get to painting. And I'm just using a flat brush. This one's kind of long-haired. And then I switch out depending. I switch out with my Zen brushes. And these are, what number? This one's a level, this one's 2, level 2 blender, 4 flat. And this one, 2, yeah. That's what I thought. All right, so level 2, we'll just say. So how was your guys' day? All right, now I guess I'll start up here because I don't want to lean in my paint. Now that was a tough little spot, but I managed to get it up underneath that roof. Isn't it super cute? I got this gazebo from the thrift store, and it was a Christmas one. And right away I knew when I got it, even though it was cute, you know, super cute Christmas one, but I was like, I definitely want to do Mackenzie Childs on here. Like I just knew right away that's what I wanted to do. So I spray painted it. And then that's where it sat for a while. I spray painted it and then it sat. And then, what am I doing here? I did that one a little too high up, but that's okay. Nobody will ever notice. I could have just not even said anything, but that's just how I am. So I am glad that I finally decided to work on it because it is super cute. Now, the thing is, though, I'm running out of room, unfortunately, from being a hoarder. Now, it's just because I make so many things that I go live every day. So I make a lot. I do sell quite a bit in the auctions, but I make way more than I put in the auctions. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to part with this and I don't want to part with that. And yeah, it's just goofiness. So speaking of auction, we had one yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday? No, Monday. Yeah, we had one Monday. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. Like Wednesday's over already. Isn't that crazy? This week is flying by. And we're going to the beach this weekend. Yay. But yeah, it's Monday is when it was. And we're having another one on Saturday. I was informed today that it's Saturday. I thought all along it was Sunday. But actually Saturday works out better. And I forgot to tell you, Tammy, that she can do Saturday. She said it's even better. So it worked out good. But yeah, I don't know why I kept thinking it was the 3rd. But it works out because I'm going to be driving home on Sunday. And, you know, Bernard has to get home for work. So that the timing would have been, we would have had to pretty much just kind of rush home on Sunday so I can get back before it started. That's what would have happened. So I'm just doing my vintage tea rose, and then I can go back and touch anything up that I need to. But the goal is pretty much just make sure your lines, your corners are meeting up together. Get your corners to touch each other. It just makes it look better when doing so. And you can always go back and touch things up. And then you can also, I don't usually do it, but you can use paint markers and, you know, stuff like that to kind of make your edges look really nice. But once I get this one done right here, I'm going to show you what I have so far. That way, and it's kind of hard for me to look at the comments at the same time. So all right, let me show you what I have here. It was funny that Sarah had mentioned about that I do MCI and all. I hadn't actually done it in a little bit. And then I happened to be working on it tonight. So, all right, so there's that. Look at that paper though. Isn't that pretty? It's a beautiful rice paper by Redesign. It's called Fuchsia Meadow. If anybody is interested in that, I do have to actually add that. I forgot to put that in my Amazon. I'm gonna have to do that. I know Bethwyn was telling me about that last night. Like, she checked for me and it wasn't in there. So I got so caught up in the molds, and then I started adding other ones to my cart, and then I was like buying them, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be just taking care of business here, not shopping. I have an obsession with molds and transfers. All right, that's looking good. Some of it I might have to go just touch up a teeny bit of it where those little circles, the little dots were that I did. If I did black, I wouldn't have to worry about that, but I just make sure that those are covered. And there's a little heart here, and down here it's a little bit damaged, but I'm going to actually put something down here like a mold or something. But it was damaged from, it had little reindeer, little wood reindeer, and then I heated it up, took those off, and we're making this a little spring decor piece. It's going to be so cute. Oh, thank you. No, we're going to go to the beach on, hi, Randy. Hi, Sonia. The caulking for molds. Oh my gosh. Now I have to do it. I have to. I went out, I ran out. I was like, I gotta get that, gotta get it. And I hadn't used it. And I got 5 tubes of it, so I need to. But now I know I'm gonna be hooked on it now that you say that. But hey, maybe I'll use it for all of them, and then I'll save all my glue. That'll be great, because those tubes are way cheaper than that glue, that's for sure. And I sure go through a lot. Usually I'll get, when I go to Walmart to get glue, I'll get like 3 packs or something. That way I don't have to run there every 5 minutes. And I just got one today because I'm like, I have to go on and order tonight. I need to get on there and order on Amazon. And then I want to get some more Mod Podge matte. I have like all Mod Podges except for the matte, because of course I use that the most, so I ran out. But I get it for $3 for the medium size. So, hi Robin. Hey there. Guess what that is, Josephine there, but oh, I was reading the text. Sorry guys. All right, I'm almost done with this part here. But wouldn't this be super cute with flowers in it, or like some fairy lights and stuff? I want to have the flowers coming out the windows. So this is my thrift flip spring decor, and I guess we can kind of call it a cottage core, and an MCI. It's all kinds of stuff. So glad you did it. Sonia, so glad you did it. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. And then I got those other things last night. I was shopping on there, and I got those the acrylic blocks that you had posted. Don't mind my cat meowing again. She's still in heat. She's been super annoying. I'll have to touch up just a little bit. But I have one more after this. I remember when I first started doing checks, I was so slow. Like, if you think this is slow, probably would have been torture for you. I acted like I couldn't go back and touch anything up real quick. So the drag marks that I'm going to do is going to be the same purple. And then I was thinking about also doing some yellow, because the yellow in here, see how the yellow is just really pretty, and I want to bring some of that out. It's like kind of like a mustardy yellow. Got a gazebo, a lot like that from my throat. You did? That's awesome. This is the first time I've seen one there, so I was like, wow, this is nifty. All right, so there's that. Super cute. Oh, I really did a number on the bottom there. I didn't even realize that. Looks lovely. Let me say. Looks real lovely there. All right, now I'm just going to go over wherever the pencil mark is. And up there seems good. Make sure the corners are meeting. Okay, and then I'll touch up that little bit down there. But yeah, I'm going to try not to do like the whole entire thing. So I need to figure out, I'm kind of thinking to do the bottom, just the bottom half going around. So I'll do the whole door like I did here. And then maybe kind of just for starters, do just the bottom half. What do you guys think? Or do you think I should just, like, I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. And then I was thinking about putting this in the auction. But then I was like, oh, if I'm going to be doing all this work, do I want to put it in the auction when it's going to be so cute? I know, it's always hard. It's always hard picking what I want to put in there. But I do make sure to put things in there that I can make again. If there's like supplies that I can't make it again, then I won't sell it. All right. I think that's good. I'm just going to do a little touch up real quick. And what do you guys think about junk journaling? Yes. Oh, thank you, Jam. On my live tomorrow. Are you? Oh my gosh, I have to check it out. I want to see what you do. On learning junk journaling. Yes. Me too, girl. Collecting it for years. Junk journaling is so fun. I just love it. I really do. And I love that we're doing it in the private group because we can just keep meeting up and doing it on, the other days that, I feel like if I do it on the live all the time, people aren't really going to be, into that. Like, oh, she's doing junk journaling again. So since we're doing it in the group, we can do whatever we want. I was seeing if I wanted to use another brush, but I guess I'm just going to use this. The little Zen brush, and I'm just going to touch up. Oopsie. Why is my touching up worse than my paint job? I am using some chalk paint. I did not put it in my squeeze bottle like I was supposed to. But I need to, though. Yeah, I'm just touching up a little bit around. Let me get this. I feel like I need to use a different brush. This one's big, but it is really nice and flat. I think I'll use this one. Yeah, but I get Rust-Oleum chalked paint. And then I don't know if you guys at your Walmarts would have this, but definitely check it out. My Walmart today in their clearance aisle had Kills chalk paint on sale for $5 for this size. And I bought those for doing different furniture pieces. And I want to say it was like around 20 or something. I want to say. I think it was 20 for one of those containers. And so 5 is great. So I ended up getting some of those. I got some more of that fabric that I really love that Tammy had showed me. The what is it called? Pioneer Woman. It's really, really pretty. So I picked up some of that. Actually, it was a different one. I seen the other one. I had it in my cart, and I was like, I'm not gonna get the same one because I'm not out of it yet. So I'm gonna get something different. And I got this other, a yard of this other one. That's so pretty. So I'll show you guys. And then I got more boxwood and different things like that. I go in for glue, and of course, you know how that goes. They get you every time at Walmart. It's like a trap. Daggone trap. Oh, and I'm also going to do white for the drag as well. All right. So I just have to get the bottom. On my ledge here. And I think I'll probably do the ledge too when I go around. And like I said, I'm not going to do the whole thing on here. because that definitely could be time consuming. But I would love to know what you guys think about how I should go about doing this. Do you think I should cover the whole entire thing? Or do you think I should do like the bottom half of it? All right. There was somewhere I wanted to get. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right here. And I guess a teeny bit here. It's not noticeable, but I just, you know, my OCD kicks in and all, so I like to kind of just make it nice and neatish-ish, that is. My three sons, hey there, halfway up. Just the bottom half. Yeah, because I don't want to do too much, like make it really just, I mean, Mackenzie Childs, it is like a lot, but I feel like for one, the time, and then also I don't want to make it like too much going on. You know, I don't want to make it too gaudy. All right, so got another text. There it is. I knew there was another spot I wanted to get. And I found it. But my paintbrush has pink on it now. Because it wasn't dry. Yeah, I'm thinking halfway as well. All right, so that's all done. Oops, I accidentally went up in my pink. Okay, there we go. And I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to dry this for a second. And then I'll show you guys what I got here up close. Now, what I'm planning on doing for the roof is putting some Mod Podge over it and then some diamond dust, but I wanted to wait until the end to do that. And then I think what I'm going to do as well is put polka dots, white polka dots on the finial and then the feet. But here's that. And then let me show you, just in case we run out of time, I want to at least do my drags on here. All right, there we go. I really need to put my paint in my squeeze bottle. Touch up the roof there. All right, step away from the brush. Step away. All right, now I like to do my drags with kind of like really not so great brushes. They're kind of rough around the edges a little bit. You know, something like this that's very just kind of cray-cray. That one, and then there was another one that I like too. And also fan brushes are really awesome to do these with. So I try to get one of my small little fan brushes, and I'll use like the end of it. Actually, I think this one's smaller. Yeah, I'll use that one. So I'll use my fan brush, and then I'm going to use the same purple, which is this plum, Waverly Plum. And am I getting paint? Oh my gosh. How am I getting paint on me already? See, that's exactly why I need to wear. Thank you. Oh, that's exactly why. Hi, Lena. That's exactly why I need to wear my thingy. I was going to call it a smock. We used to call that when I was a kid. Apron. Yes, that's what it's called. All right, so I'm going to do white first, and just the one ends of my fan brush, and I'm going to make sure that I kind of offload because I don't really want to have it real heavy. And then I'm going to start it up at the top. And then just do a little drag. But the drags that they do is very like streaky. Let me get a paper towel. Or a piece of a paper towel, anyway. Because that's all that came off. All right, so there, and so I do all of those with the white. Now, sometimes what I'll do is I'll do a gold, like before I even paint my pink, I would put like some gold, liquid gold, and do some long drags in the foreground, but I'm not even, I don't think I'm going to add gold this time. But this is what I have for the white. Just some light little streaks. And then I also want to add in the purple. So I need to get, ooh, that's a little too much. Thank you. Hey, Laura. How are you guys doing? What you guys do today? All right, that's way too much on there. Entirely too much. Let me touch up my feet since I have so much paint on there. Okay. All right, now do a little offload, and I'll start at the top just in case. And some of this, oh geez. Yeah, that was a smart idea. Definitely do that. That's brilliant. It's just bloody brilliant. I'm going to make sure some of it goes in the white as well. And some of it might be just a little too much. Definitely don't want too much going on. Yeah, some of it I'll do where it's going in the white as well. And then I need to stay away from these feet. Why would I paint that and then lean on it? Is beyond me. All right, I think that's pretty good. I don't like how that one was. All right. Some of it just had too much and it looks crazy. All right, now that I have that done, I was thinking possibly to add a little bit of yellow too. So I'm going to use, let's see. That's yellow. King's Gold, maybe? I'm thinking some King's Gold would be good because the yellow in here looks like that to me. And I'm going to switch up the brush. I don't want to use that one again. So I'm going to use this shabby, crazy looking one. And chip brushes work really well too. If you use like a small chip brush, I have like the real teeny ones. Why do I keep getting paint on me? I'm so messy. Like I'm a messy painter, big time. Yeah, that's better. All right, so just a little yellow. And then I feel like I'll probably end up doing some outlining in the yellow as well. Like say underneath this roof line, I might possibly do it around, you know, the edge. I'm not too sure, but I did want to kind of incorporate a little bit of it in there, but we'll see. We shall see. And I don't have the yellow going and the white like everywhere. It's just like certain ones. I think that's good. Okay. And last but not least, on this, I don't like how it looked on the bumpy part where I took those deer off. I feel like it was just kind of ugly looking. To be honest, I mean, put it bluntly. I mean, I guess the yellow's okay with it. I mean, I'm not really like the biggest fan of it, but I don't know. Can you guys even see the yellow? Oh, thank you. You guys like the yellow in there? I don't know. I guess it's fine. Okay, so now let me set these to the side here for a moment. And let me dry the feet because I don't want it all over me. So it does dry pretty quick. And then I will go over this whole entire thing with either you could do like a Mod Podge, super glossy Mod Podge, or I like to do triple thick as well. But what do you guys think about the yellow on there? Because I can always, you know, fix it up later and take the yellow off. All right, now back to the pencil here. This, and then I'm going to start. So remember how I started right in the middle before? It was just right where this is. Right where that separates. That's going to be my middle. So it works out perfect. So then I'm not going to do up there, but I'm going to do all down here. So I'm just going to mark it here. And then, actually, you know what? Let me, because that one is a little off. This piece is a little off from that. So what I'm going to actually do, let me erase that. I'm going to continue from the checks that I have, which is, you know, a really easy way as well. And then I'll just skip it over. So I'll, instead of like next to the pink, I'll do white and, you know, so on. So I'll do that, but I will use this just so my lines are not all wonky. But I am going to line up with that. So it's down a bit lower, just a little bit lower than where the other one was. And see, look, I already had it like, I already had my ruler crooked that quick. How does it happen? I feel like it looks crooked. Well, I guess it's not. It certainly looked like it, but apparently it's not. All right, so now I'm going to line it up with that one. I think I'm going to turn it this way. It might be a bit easier. And so that's lined up. So then I'm just going to go with that line and match it up. There. And there. Okay. So I got my vertical done. And now try to and then that had 2 on each, so I'm just going to do that one here. It's just easier just to freehand it at this point, I feel like. There we go. And now I'm going to use it just coming across here, just so I can have these at least the same width as well. So just the very bottom here. That's all I'm doing. There we go. Nice. All right, now I'm going to go with my pencil, and I'm going to start over here since I have my checks over here. And hard to see up close for me on YouTube. I know. The yellow looks good. Awesome. Thank you. Was about to go to sleep and I saw your notification. Oh, thank you. Hey, Annie. Yeah, I got this from the thrift store. I was super excited about it. It was actually a Christmas one. So I did a little flip and I'm making it a spring decor piece. It's a gazebo. So I was thinking to put one of those like fake flicker candles up in there, and then, or some fairy lights would be super cute too. So I might do that. And then I'm gonna put some flowers because I want the florals to come out of the window, like the windows. So I am excited about this piece. I might have to keep it. I might just have to. And then I'm thinking I'll probably end up leaving the white on the top part just to kind of, you know what, I could do polka dots all on the top. That would be cute. Because, you know, Mackenzie Childs, they do have, you know, their stuff is over the top and just, it's so fun and gorgeous and all the things. And I feel like I didn't really necessarily want to check the whole thing because it already had a lot going on with this rice paper. So maybe some polka dots or something. Polka dot stripes, something like that. Well, maybe not stripe. I think the polka dots would be good. I just don't want to like cover the whole entire thing. I just needed to touch up underneath that roof line. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is touch up my white that my pink was coming in into, because those are going to be white. There we go. There we go. All right. And so now I'm going to mark it. And I'm going to go by what I did over in the front here, which is, hi, Missy. Hi, Shay. The paper. This I got from, it's a redesign rice paper, and I got it from Amazon, but you can get it from Etsy as well. And this one is called Spring, no, not Spring, Fuchsia Meadow. Yeah, Fuchsia Meadow. And I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. And I had enough to do the whole roof, and then I still had some extra too. So it's really, and it's a lot with it, so I didn't want to cover the whole entire thing head to toe. So I'm just going to do over here. So now this is going to be pink because this is white. So then next to it, of course, would be white. And then I'm going to bring it over here, 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 and then go around and then up and to there. So that's how, with the little dots, get it in the focus there. Hi, Michelle. Yes, look it up. It's redesign. Fuchsia Meadow. It is super pretty. I love that one. And then this one is really pretty too. I used this one the other day. It's called Floret Dress, but it's like a mustardy gold. And I think that one, even for like some fall pieces, that would be perfect too. All right, so now that one's done, and now I'm just gonna go over. I guess I'm just gonna continue over here. So I'm just bringing my lines right over, which makes it very convenient. And then right in half. So just freehanding it is all I'm going to do. And I'll do that all the way around. All right, so it goes down a teeny bit. I wish that the way I did the other side, because it wasn't like in half with the windows necessarily. I guess it was just a little off. So it didn't really necessarily line up right exactly in the middle like I wanted it to. It was just a little bit below. But I mean, I could always add another little section right there. You know, I could always bring it up more. Maybe I should. I'm thinking maybe I should do that. Where's my little ruler at? The ruler is so small I could barely see it. Maybe I should. It would just be to go right up there. Kind of thinking. All right, so then I would bring my circle up there and right there. Do my lines. Actually, my lines are a teeny bit in from that. And then there was 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go. I think I like that better. I feel like that looks better coming up to the middle like that. Oh, thank you. Yes, thrift store. Down at the thrift store. And it was all Christmas. Like the whole thing was Christmas. And like in the front by the little entryway, it's like kind of rough looking because there was like these little wood deer that I had to pry the heck off, like to get those off. They were on there really good. And it was all kinds of like puffy paint and all the things. It was quite a lot going on. But I knew as soon as I seen it, I was like, yes, MCI. Yes, I think so. Right. Yeah, I think I like it up there. So I'm going to do that all the way around. And I did get this. This is like one of those for sewers, like a seam roller or something. So this is a 1/2 inch. I got it from Amazon. I think it was like $6. And I think it's listed in it's in my Amazon shop under tools I use for crafting, I think. And actually I was going to send it back because I actually wanted, wait, this is a 1/4 inch. Is it? Or 1/2? What is this? Let me see. What is the width of this thing? Yeah, I think it's, I have no clue. I don't have a clue. I wanted a 1/2 inch and I think it was a bit smaller. All right, and then I come right in, just a teeny bit in right there. And, but it does have the perfect width for doing the small pieces, because when I put my ruler down, I mean, of course this roof's in the way, so it's a little bit annoying. But when I do my measurements, like I did on the front, I just put it down and then I do my line on either side. So I'll do my line there, do my line there. And which I could be actually doing right now at this moment because the roof's not in the way here. Duh. Wouldn't that make sense? Probably would be a little quicker. I just feel like that the one's a little crooked. Yeah, I feel like it's just a little, like, really good size for it. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to make my way around. So I'm doing my dot there, here, 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 here. Just skipping every one. I forgot to do my little lines down here. Oops, wow, that was really had of its mind of its own on that one. Oopsie. And that one. Oh, it's because it has that puffy paint underneath of it. It was like, scoop, like way off. Like my sound effects. Gotta entertain myself here. Here. Okay. So I'm just bringing it all around. If you guys can see. Doing all my little dots. And like I said, I'm not going to paint all of this on here. I'm just, you know, kind of showing you the technique. And then I did the little entryway, the little doorway. That way I can show you at least how I'm going to paint it and do my drag marks. But yeah, so I was going to send this roller back, and then Aria opened it. Of course she did. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm keeping it now. I mean, I still could have sent it back, but then it ended up being a really good, like the perfect width for small areas, like this in particular. So I ended up just keeping it. All right, so this one I'm going to have to, I feel like I'm going to do better freehanding it with that roof in the way. And then I know these go in a little bit more than the edge. So I've been doing that on each one. And then these I just do in half. and halfish. I mean, the line could have been a little bit better, but that's okay. Those two lines there. And as I go along, I can kind of straighten up the lines a little bit or just paint it straight. And then you can always go back and erase even after a paint is on there. I have 2 sections left. That's it. 2 more left. But I am going to touch up right up here. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, you know, that one is just so small. I think I'm going to do the yellow since I did it in the drags as well. And I wanted to bring a little bit more of that yellow in. Then I'm just going to put it around like the trim a little bit. I think right around the roof, right under it. I mean, though it's not really noticeable, but I was kind of thinking of doing it down here though. And then instead of the white polka dots, I could always do yellow. Yes, I'm going to do yellow polka dots on the top part and then white on the feet and the finial. That's what I'm going to do. Had to think it through for a second. But first I spray painted this and then I did a couple coats, well, like 1.5, I guess, on last night's live. Decoupaged the rice paper. And then today I wanted to do a little bit more on here with you guys. I still have some other things that I was working on that I never even finished. Tea sets, that purse that was a thrift store flip from my friend. And that one was really cute. A little MCI purse, and it's actually like a cookie jar. So it's so cute. I still haven't finished that one. Hi, Rachel. Be fun and unique. Oh, super sweet. So what did you guys do today? Oh, you know what? Tomorrow I forgot. I have to go. I got to take Bella to her dermatology appointment. I have to give her shots for her eczema. So they just do like a checkup every so often. See how that's going, how that's working out. So that's been going good. I mean, she still gets like some dry skin and stuff, but it's not nearly as much as it used to be. So we were really glad that she qualified for getting the shots. And I give it to her every 2 weeks. Okay. There's that. And you know what? Let me just, I feel like just doing over here too, real quick. Also, if there's anybody here that's not able to comment, I know some people that come over from Facebook and can't comment for some reason. I'm glad you guys are here as well. Truly appreciate it. And then on your way out, if you guys wouldn't mind to like the video, the live, I would so much appreciate that too. And if you go to our CCC channel, then you'll be able to see, you know, our lineup from today. We had some great presenters again. Love the lineup. Lots of awesome inspiration. So if you guys missed it and want to see any of that, then you can go to the CCC, which is Crafty Creators Community, and you'll be able to see that lineup there. I just had to touch up a little bit of that pink. Okay, so now just go down. There's one little spot that I missed over here. I mean, there was so many crevices on this thing. My gosh. I felt like it took me forever to get just get that covered. And plus it was a little like lumpy and bumpy because whoever had it had painted, they hand painted that, the Christmas stuff, which it looks great, but it was with some kind of like really thick, like some kind of puffy paint they used. So it was definitely a bit much to cover. Michelle, we're going to miss you tomorrow in the private group. We're going to miss you, friend. Did you see the supply list? Maybe you can still work on the stuff, you know, during the weekend, or, well, I don't know when you're coming back or going back home. All right, a little bit over. And then that. And in half. Okay, in half. Today was pretty nice weather. Definitely not as cold as the past couple of days. I couldn't believe it because we were having some really nice weather too. And then we went back down to like the 30s and 20s at night. It was just, it's awful. Who wants to deal with that during spring? Not I. No, ma'am. Why can't I get this one little line here? All right. And there. Oh, it's a little crazy looking. Yeah, that paint that was used on here was really something. It was kind of hard. What I should have done was use Slick Stick, I feel like. But even with that, it's still not going to be 100% because it does have that, you know, I didn't sand it really, so I didn't do my sanding first, so I didn't prepare it as good as I could have, I guess. But I feel like with all the stuff that's going to be on it, it's not going to be noticeable once it's all kind of painted up and everything. So, all right, so now I just have to go through with doing my dots the rest of the way. And because you want to make sure those are all even. So I'm just skipping. And then need my dot here, here, here. I actually like doing this part. I don't know why. It's kind of fun doing that. I mean, I really like the whole process of doing it, honestly. I love doing MCI. I think it's it's kind of like relaxing to me. Do you guys feel that way? And then everything lines up on this side as well, which is great. Love that. All right, so I got all of my checks done and I have all my dots done. So now when I go in, all I have to do is do my painting for all my checks there. And then I'll do my polka dots up here in yellow. I'll do this trim in yellow. And then remember all of the checks that have the little dots are going to be in the vintage tea rose. And then I did drag marks with the white, with the plum, and with the yellow, which is the King's Gold. So I'm going to, and then the finial and the feet will be white polka dots. So I never do the dots, but love the process. Yes, definitely. Good night, Connie. Sweet dreams, my friend. I'm so glad you stopped by. Gym in the morning? Oh, man. I wish I was that motivated. I need to go to the gym in the morning. I really do. Paint that straight. You know, if you practice a little bit, I think you probably could. It takes a little bit. And just kind of taking your time with it. You know, like sit there, watch some TV, and do a little painting with it. I think for this little teeny heart that's in the front, there's a little wood heart on there. I'm going to do that in, I guess, what do I want to do that in? The yellow or the plum? I don't know. The yellow or the plum for this little heart on the door? What do you guys think? Yeah, and then what I'm going to do for the polka dots is I'm going to have a little, get one of my little daughters, which I call it a daughter. It's really not. It's the embossing tool thingy. But you can get these on my Amazon, and I have, it was quite a bit of them that came in a pack. It had these little wood handle ones, and then it had, here it is. I put a couple of them in the wrong thing. So it came with these, with the blue, and then it came with these as well. And these had the smaller points, but you can use them from like eyeballs. And but I actually had got them for, because I was really big into doing the clay, plum, yellow, thank you, Sandra, yellow and plum. So we need a tiebreaker, friends. So, oh, and these are from Dollar Tree, but this is not one of them. I'm not even too sure what it's for, honestly. I just got it. Just I'm like, oh, a new tool. Yay. It's like these. I don't even crochet or knit, but I had to have those. Isn't that funny? I'm so ridiculous with it. I don't even have a clue how to do it. Not a clue. And as a matter of fact, when I was a kid, I was in summer school and I learned how to do it. And I have no clue how to anymore. Just like sewing. I used to sew in the machine and I have no clue how to anymore. I mean, I probably can pick it up again really fast because I, used to do it and make clothes and stuff. I think this one would be perfect. Plum. Hi, Paula. Hey there. Okay, so plum is the tiebreaker. And I was leaning towards the plum as well. I'm just going to use it's actually better if I use something different to put my paint on. I'll just put it on this thing. This will be my little palette. So I'm going to scoop some paint up. And then the key to having the same size dots is to dab it in there every single time. You know, it's repetitive and can be a little annoying, but I don't always keep doing it every single time. Sometimes I will skip if I feel like it has a lot on it. But if you just do it like that, you can use the end of a paintbrush as well. It's totally up to you. But if you dab it every single time, you'll get those the same size dots. See that one? I thought I tapped it in and it was way smaller. So I just went over that spot again. And there actually was polka dots on here. Whoever did this, did the Christmas on it. It was actually, they did polka dots on the finial. But yeah, I got a bunch of these embossing tools for the clay, and then I just use them for this type of stuff too. People use them for those, what is it, the dot art. Okay. And that looks good. I'm going to put a dot here. Whoop, that was a little big, but it works. And then, of course, if you were doing something that was bigger, like when I did those planter boots, I used one of the dabbers, like the paint dabbers. All right, so that looks good. And what I'll do is do the same on the feet. And then the dots that I do up here, I am going to do a bit bigger. So I'll get like the, let's see, probably, I think this size. So it's up another like 2 gauge or millimeters or whatever it is. I guess it's millimeter. Yeah, but I'm going to do that. And I think that is going to be good. Let me real quick do the yellow. The yellow I'm going to put just around here at the bottom. So I might as well have that done at least. And this is the King's Gold. I feel like it just kind of matched with it. And then one thing I was also originally was going to do was add molds. So I made those yesterday on my Facebook Live. But I don't think I'm going to do like the molds all over. I do plan on putting something in the front here where I took those little deer off because it looks a little crazy. But I can always just put like little vines or something like springy there. Some little flowers or something. And then I plan on putting diamond dust all around after I do the, what is it? Triple thick. Yes. Triple thick. Oh, and then I'm doing underneath this roof line as well. Though it probably isn't noticeable, but I feel like just in case. Just in case, I'm just going to do it. Just going to go for it. So how was your guys' weather? Did you have a good day? Thank you, my sweet friend. Knitting needles are good to wrap wire. Oh, Yes. Nice thinking, my friend. I like that. I like being able to use things for different, you know, like tools for like different things, you know, getting more use out of them, because I really didn't even think about that. Now I've used the skewers. I've used like different skewers, dowels, stuff like that, but I didn't even think about using that. But yeah, that would be awesome too. I think this yellow matches absolutely perfect with the yellow in this. Like, to the T. It looks like the same exact shade. I'm usually pretty good with matching up colors, like, fairly quickly. Like, as soon as I look at a color, I'm like, oh, that looks like, you know, Waverly Moss or something like that. And I knew that King's Gold probably would be the one for this one to match up. And I left the little fibers down here that was part of like the little ripped edges that I did. I think it gives it some extra dimension and stuff, so I'm leaving it. I could have like sanded it off, but I'm just gonna leave that there. But you know, I'm all about the details, so I like to, you know, things like this is, I feel like pretty cool projects. Add a lot to it. Just like the junk journals, I feel like those, because it's something you just you can keep on working on and adding to, and it's totally okay if it's a lot going on, because it's supposed to. Yeah, it's totally supposed to be. Hi, Marcy. Good evening. Okay. I'm almost done. It looks good. I love it. Oopsie. I didn't mean to get it up on that part at all. So I heard from our builder's agent that the next 10 days is going to be a lot going on in the new house, like with building it and everything. They already put like the footers in, and then the county was coming to do that inspection, make sure all that was good, and then, you know, get the foundation, the basement done. It's like going to be tons and tons of different steps to it, you know, like 30 some steps or something, but it is going to be awesome. I will make sure to do lives and take pictures and all that stuff, just to keep you guys in the loop with what's going on over there. But I am so excited. I can't wait to like actually start seeing, like, you know, the framing done and stuff like that. I'm not getting everybody's comments, I don't think. I don't think I am. All right. Okay, I think that's good. And then I'm going over this to make that a little bit darker down here. And then I just have to get it around that edge, the top edge part. And I was thinking about doing Mackenzie Childs on that. Going around that. Do you guys think I should do that? Do some checks? Little MCI? basically, I would do it right along this edge here. Or do you think I should just do it yellow and call it a day with that? I think it's really turning out cute. I love it. Then the thing is, I didn't really have room, but I'm like, maybe I could put it on my porch. Oh, thank you. Just yellow. Hey, fellow troublemakers. Blanca, how are you doing? Wait, are you telling me that all along on Facebook it's been an L and not an I? Wow, I need my eyes checked. Because your name is like all in capitals on here, but it's not on Facebook. Have I been saying your name wrong like all this time? I am just terrible. If I have, I apologize. Yes? Wow. You're probably thinking like, this girl, she don't even know how to read. I'm telling you, it looked like an I. It looked like an I for the longest time. My gosh. Hey, but now I know. Now that's probably what you did. You probably put that in capitals for me, didn't you? Oh man, that's crazy. How funny. Well, for now on, I'm going to say it right. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I probably do that with many, many people. You know, I like the yellow in here. I think that looks really nice. That's looking pretty. Oh, man. I know. I'm so ridiculous. Did your dad like the... Yes, he did. He did. He actually was tearing up. When I showed it to him, as soon as my live was over, it was like super late night, early morning. And I went out and showed it to him and stuff when he was half asleep. Because they had just left here Sunday? Yeah, they left here Sunday. And so I gave it to him and he was like, oh, I really love that. Thank you. Gave me a hug. But then the next day when I woke up, he was just hugging me real tight. He's like, I was tearing up and everything. Like, this just means so much to me. And he was really loving it. I have to post pictures because I did, I don't have it here to show people, but I did post pictures before, I did take pictures before he took it home. So, but yeah, he really loved that a lot. And then I gave my mom this bottle that I made with a cardinal on it. You guys probably remember it was during the winter time, which was not that long ago. And it was a Crown Royal bottle. And I decoupaged, oops, I got a little on there. I decoupaged a cardinal napkin, and it was like white and then had the red, and I did a little faux snow. So it was super pretty. And I was actually, even though people wanted to buy it and stuff, I was going to keep it. But then I was like, you know what? My mom lost two of her brothers and, some other family members and stuff. And I think that she would really like that. So I ended up giving her that one. And she just loved it. All right, so that's done. And I was just touching up a little bit of that yellow there in that front. But yeah, look how that matches so nicely. Yellow there. That looks pretty. And I love purple and yellow together. I think they look fantastic together. So I'll do the white polka dots, the little white dots on the feet. And then I'll do the yellow. That'll be the white dots to match the finial. And then I'll do the yellow dots on here. And then I'll just, you know, finish up my checks and all. But I'm not going to do that now because I do not want to do the whole thing on here. I'm going to dry that up a little. But if anybody is interested in any of the colors I used today, I used the Waverly Plum in semi-gloss for the purple. And I used Vintage Tea Rose for the checks. And I'll continue to use that all the way around. And then I used Apple Barrel King's Gold for the yellow. The paper is Redesign Rice Paper. Fuchsia Meadow. Fuchsia Meadow. Okay. I'll use triple thick after. And then I'll also put Diamond Dust. I'll probably most likely put Diamond Dust as well. But yeah, I think that is good for that. And then I'm going to go on to Facebook. That way we can craft over and hang out over Facebook too. A lot of traveling, that's cool. On the road again from Sacramento to Reno to, wow, for the night. Tomorrow to Idaho. Aw. That is so awesome. How fun. Wow. I love that. I hope you have safe travels, my friend. And it is so awesome that, you know, I just love technology. You get to hang out with us while you're traveling on the road, taking us on your trip with you. I got white paint on my table. No. But I hope you have a fantastic time, my friend. And safe travels. And I'm so glad you got to join in. And I'm so glad that all of you guys joined in. I forgot to get my hearts on the front here. I want to do that heart real quick. Let's see. What am I using? Oh, I'll just get a new one at this point. I'm just going to put a little bit. There we go. It's a different heart. It doesn't have much of an indent at the top. Kind of looks more like a spade to me. And then I'll try to get around. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I am so glad you guys joined in for the event today. I appreciate it. We always love all the support. And if you missed anybody, you can always go to our CCC YouTube channel or on Facebook. And on the Facebook one, you can actually post your crafts on there too. So it's always pretty cool. All right, I'm going to put, I needed a little purple there. And right here, needed a little bit. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So I am done with this for now. And I'm kind of thinking, I mean, I could finish it on Facebook tonight, or I could work on something else. What do you guys think? Yes, have safe travels, my friend. Seems awesome, though. I love traveling. I do. Had to get that down. So thank you guys, and I will see you over at on Facebook. I would love to have you guys come over and hang out, and we'll get some more crafting going. We'll see you guys in 5-10 minutes. Working something else? Okay. Go on Facebook. Hey, Dana. Hey there. All right. I'll work on something else. So give me like 5-10 minutes to figure out what I want to do real quick and get that together. And I'll see you guys on Facebook. I'll see you on the other side. Bye, Bianca. No, I'm totally kidding. Bye, Blanca. All right. I'll see you guys soon.